Man, if I could get another thing of matches or something, that'd be real. Oh, that works. Holy smokes.
I can see the enemy!
Not bad. Not bad. At least we were able to get all the things. Mechanic and I got to talking about that plane that went down somewhere in the nature reserve. Nobody really knows what happened to it. I should track it down and take a look. Maybe I'll find something interesting. This time Skier gave me a tougher job. I need to stir up some trouble in the nature reserve and neutralize the scavs that attack Skier's warehouse. I don't necessarily have to track down anyone specific for Skier. The point is to make a loud statement. Alright, the guy told me you showed up and did everything fine. What you want, Merc? A job? Ha! Looking for a good net salary and a full social package? Alright then, I'll give you a job. I still barely know you, so let's see what you can do. I'll give you this. Find me a white body armor, the one that looks like paper, and the one Taz shoddy. Gonna gear up my guys a little, but make sure to get the fresh ones. Got it? Don't need no haggler shit. So anyway, if you do find, we can talk further about your employment, Mr. Operator. They killed him? Well, that's sad, but expected. Terror Group was desperate to cover their tracks. You've done a good job, and thanks for the data drive. Hello, mercenary. I don't have much time today, plus the programmer unit for PLC 100 is out of order. So let's get straight to business. I build various weapons with modifications for my clients, and I'll need some help with it. I needed to mod an MP133 shotgun. I won't have time to build it myself, and I don't have parts for it either. Anyway, this gun should have more than 47 ergonomics, a laser designator, an extended mag, and less than 850 recoil some. Can make it compact too, not more than 4 slots. Build one for me and I'll pay you well. Mercenary, come here. We've been waiting for you. Just a couple hours ago, my old friend Jaeger got in touch with me and informed me that he had quite useful information for me. The package with the information I need is encrypted and is located in the Priozerk's Nature Reserve. Where exactly, Jaeger did not specify, but he left a clue. Look where the hunter would wait for his prey. But the iron bird has fallen. Bring me this package and I'll introduce you to Jaeger. He'll definitely have work for you. Wait, a couple hours ago, an old friend Jaeger. Okay, this is exactly the same thing I just read. Got it. It's not much, but I call it home, you know. All right. Locate fallen plane. I basically just gotta kill three things. And go get Jaegers. Ladder. I could shoot over the USAC camp.
Yeah, you
Well, there's that. Hello. Please don't get shot in the back of the head. come rush USAC if it looks somewhat clear. Hello.
What the hell is the matter with you?
Quando lo puoi?
Huh. Sherman's here.
Угроза на пизда!
northern. Easy peasy. Thank you, young man. The first aid kits will be put to good use. I won't tell you any more than that, though. Nice to meet you, young man. I have a well-paying job for you. Since you are already aware of the problems with the drinking water in this region and the origin of these problems, I know that I can entrust you with the following information. We found out that the source of the contamination is where the source of the contamination is, and we know how to stop it. We need a bit more time, but we will get it done. Qualified engineers are already on it, but until then, we will have to live on the remaining reserves, which are very scarce indeed. However, to my knowledge, some people manage to make hay and stockpile up on clean water before the contamination. These people are part of the gang which inhabits the dorms next to the factory. Several people saw them carrying large plastic barrels full of clean water to that location. Though I can't blame them for surviving any way they can, we need that water more than they do. Besides, the contamination issue will be solved very soon, so they won't be needing that water anyway. Acquiring this water will save many lives, so get out there and find where they store that water. We will all be indebted to you. Good afternoon. I have an urgent job for you. This is important for all who still live, or more precisely, exist in our woeful region. Do you know where the chemical factory is? Doesn't matter. Now, what was produced there and what is happening there now, I mean, who controls it or who tries to secure it? I have a firm suspicion that some sort of poison is leaking from the factory premises into the groundwater. And because of the lack of supplies from the outside, we are all forced to drink this water. Do you understand? Even the filters are no longer effective. If we do not resolve this issue, nobody would need ammo and grenades anymore. To figure it out, I need the readings of radio and gas analyzers, which should be in the factory shops next to the water pumps. Look for a small separate room right in the workshops, and that's the place where it should be. If you don't find it there, then look elsewhere. This is no longer my business where exactly you get it from. I said I'd set you up with Jaeger, didn't I? Everything's arranged. Now you can go talk to him. Reward. You have unlocked access to Trader Jaeger. Do you have it? Good job. Well, I think you're worthy to get in contact with Jaeger. He might have plenty of work for you. Well, hello there. I've been watching you for a long time. I've heard about your good and bad deeds. In a difficult time, it is hard to remain the same person as you were before. You have to choose the side. So here I am on the side of those who clean our land from various scum, the ones who drag us further into the dark abyss. If you would like to join, I will be glad of any help. Mechanic, let me know about your track record. Says one can rely on you. Given the circumstances, I have no more willpower to stay away from what is happening around us. At first I thought that it would be best to sit out in the wilderness in my reserve. But after what the local bandits started doing, after all these murders and robberies, after what they did to our city, in short, I will definitely need your services. And first of all, I need you to get me some supplies. The hermit's lifestyle really depleted my provisions. This time Skier gave me, oh, I already read that one. Talk to Skier. Ask the traders about the fallen plane. Alright.
Чё на проходе встал? Заходи давай.
Stand there, come here. You know anything about that plane that crashed in the forest?
Кое-что слышал. Натрепаться об этом не могу.
But can't talk about it. Alright, job's done. Not sure if they were your rats though.
Нормально, нормально. Ко мне один из этих дебилов сам пришел извиняться. Второго подстрелили. Может, это ты и был?
Well, for a good fucking job. One of those Muppets crawled to me himself, begged for forgiveness, and the other one caught a bullet. It might have been your handiwork. What happened to the one that came to you?
Да захерачил я
I
его.
put him down, of course. Good call. You can't trust rats like him.
Опа, а ты реально шаришь. На моем уровне нет времени сюсюкаться с такой мелочью. Так что доверие мое лучше не испытывать.
Alright. Opa, looks like you get it. At my level, there's no time for mercy, especially for small fry like them. Best not test my trust. You said you'd hook me up with some big shot and show me the way to shoreline.
Это да. Маршрут тебе мои пацаны подскажут. А вот контакт миротворца уже никто, кроме меня, не даст.
That's right. My lads will guide you there, while I, and only I, can get your peacekeeper's contact. Is he tied to the UN or something?
Ага. Связан, как и все они. На словах за мир во всем мире, а по факту снарягу европейскую сливает в крысу. И интересы свои закрывает. Так что ты с ним не расслабляйся.
Yeah, like all of them. Peace talks in order. But he's flogging European kid under that table. Covering his own interests. Don't get too comfy around him. Does he work with PMCs?
Ага. Но с кем попало в говно не полезет. Пока что он готов с тобой только поторговать, не больше. Может быть, позже сможешь через меня договориться о нормальном сотрудничестве.
He does, but he won't wade through muck for just anyone. For now, he'll only do trades with you, nothing else. Maybe later through me, he'll strike a proper deal. Understood. Thanks for the info. I completed a job for Skier, and in return he showed me a path to the coast. They say the Azure Coast Health Resort was an important Terra Group point during the evacuation. Now I can access Shoreline, and I can also buy equipment from Peacekeeper.
Ну что,
So
как
how's
дела
Tarkov
в
treating you?
Таркове?
You know anything about that plane that crashed in the forest?
А, наткнулся на него, да? Столько уже лежит, но никто ничего толком и не знает. Мы с тобой, салага, похожи в чем-то. Я тоже решил в этом деле разобраться. Мы можем помочь друг другу.
We can help each other. You and I, rookie, we're alike in one thing. I decided to figure this out too. We can help each other. Just like that? Why so generous?
Считай, по доброте душевной решил взять тебя в долю, раз уж интересы пересекаются. Сильно не выебывайся, а то передумаю. Так вот, есть у меня одна ниточка. Я узнал, что самыми первыми из города начали валить шишки из Terra Group. И ладно, один там свинтил или два, можно было бы списать на совпадение. Но это было массово. Вот эти черти все заранее знали. Ёлки-палки. Террагрупповцы всегда гоняли на черных геликах. На них же и сваливали из города. По наводке, один из них вез с собой особо важную флешку.
So I've got a tip that one of them is carrying a very important thumb drive with him. And what does that have to do with the plane?
А там, по слухам, инфа по самолетику этому. Что-то очень важное. Нюхом чую здесь охереть какую тайну. А там, где тайны, большие деньги. Прикинь, сколько бабла заплатят журналюги за
Some old
какую-нибудь
school Nokia
сенсацию.
here.
Или террагрупп, лишь бы свои секретики сохранить. Так, на чем я остановился? А, точно. Шишку этого с флешкой приняли. Хер его разберет. То ли дикие расстреляли, то ли военные перехватили, то ли еще что. И флешку, походу, мужик в тачке забыл.
Where was I? Oh, right. The big shot with the flash drive got taken out. I don't know if the scav shot him, or the military intercepted him, or something else. In any case, looks like the guy left the flash drive in his car. Which car? I'll go take it.
Мне нравится твое рвение, боец. Но точно сказать, где стоит тачка, я не могу. Эльвира в курсе этого дельца. У нее какой-то информатор есть. Сходи к ней, может, подскажет направление.
Irvin knows about this. She's got some informant, apparently. Go to her. Maybe she can point you in the right direction. Got any jobs for me?
Мне всегда нужны новые работнички.
I'm always in need of spare hands. Shooting cans. Greetings, I hear you're looking for a little extra cash. That's perfect because I have a job for you. I know that the city center is where AGSs and the Cords were deployed during the hottest fights. Find me one of each and report back. Also sweep the area around them, making sure no one gets to the firing position before my guys do. I think 5 bodies will be enough. Scav, PMCs, whatever. Less trespassers, less chance of an ambush, you know?
Чао, Буратино. Заглядывай еще.
You got it. Leave it in the corner. Thank you. A beautiful thing, right? Anyway, I'm a little busy right now. Can't talk for long. Gunsmith 2. You have not failed me with the shotgun, so you may know your way around tools. That didn't save me much time, though. I'll exchange the round fire. Hope I won't start a panic. Nevertheless, I think it's not for long. So the plan remains the same. Okay, I need to work. And you try to get a hold of an AKS-74U with a Zenobie 1 handguard, 60-round extended mag. You make it compact. 6 slots max. Ergonomics over 58. Recoil some less than 550. Sighting range 100 or more. And of course, as light as possible. 3.5 kilograms or less. Yes, indexes here have nothing to do with that. I hope you've remembered everything. See you soon. When I was a child, people used to say that it was not the destination that matters, but the journey itself. But what if the destination is yourself? What you know, how good you use your reflexes, and how many rounds you have in the magazine. This feels particularly true when you're supposed to survive, clinging to this world with your teeth. Well, to the point, I need an MP55 with a 50-round extended mag, silencer, tactical flashlight, and sighting range more than 200. Ergonomics above 45, recoil some less than 210, max weight of 4 kilograms. And decide for yourself what is more important to you, the journey or the destination.